In today's video, I am going to be breaking down how you can shoot just like Kawhi Leonard and the 5 ways he uses to be able to shoot how he does in game. Really quickly, if you want to have me break down your shooting form, make sure to go check out the link down in the description below. Let's get down to it. Let's check out Kawhi Leonard. So the first way that Kawhi Leonard is able to score and get shots off against defenders is, of course, using footwork and shot fakes. This is going to allow him to get up for his shot wide open. So when he receives this ball, he lands on both feet at the same time. He's out near the perimeter, and when he gets that ball, he pivots towards his right side, and then he's able to then square up towards the rim. At this point, this is what I would call a reverse pivot, because you're not pivoting towards the net, you're pivoting basically towards your back. Now, at this point in time, what we are looking at is, of course, Kawhi Leonard. He is scanning the court, seeing what his players and the defenders of the other team are doing, and from here he's able to do a quick shot fake where he gets his defender up into the air, and then he takes one dribble towards that right side, which makes that defender think that he's going to be attacking the gap between those two defenders, and then he pulls up, he takes one large step, and of course basically plants his left foot, brings his right foot around, and then he kicks his right foot out to be able to get his right side of his body in line for that shot. Another way that Kawhi Leonard is able to get shots off is by using his handles, by creating space using killer crossovers to get those shots off and made. So here he uses a screen by Pascal Siakam and he gets that switch. He's now onto a weaker defender, and when he attacks that rim, he does a quick stomp. He takes basically one large step, seeing if that defender's momentum will continue. If it doesn't, he pulls back and he does a quick killer crossover. This will allow him to create that space that he needs. So originally that big long step and that snatchback is hoping for that defender to go in that direction. When he doesn't, Kawhi Leonard does a quick crossover, which finally makes that player move towards that left side, which allows Kawhi Leonard to pull up for his shot. Using handles like this can 100% help you become a better shooter, because that will allow you to create that space and what's needed. Also, using your pivot is very, very, very good. Here he does a quick over the head swipe. He jabs towards that right side, which is the top foot of Kevin Durant. That does get Kevin Durant down onto his heel. From there, he goes back up into his shot when Kevin Durant is on his heels. This is very important because then Kawhi Leonard is able to get up for his shot much faster. It also helps that Kawhi Leonard has a very high set point. If he was to shoot from his chin, this would have had Kevin Durant block his shot very easily. But by having that high release, he's able to get that shot over Kevin Durant. Now we can see it one more time right here, where he basically swipes that ball through underneath, like if he's about to attack this side, and then he does a quick jab over his head, like if he's about to attack that gap between these two defenders. He then pulls back and goes up for that shot. Now in this next clip, this is another fantastic clip using shot fakes to be able to get through your defender. So here, he does a quick size up move multiple times through that left leg, and then he does a quick hop towards that left side, which then allows him to get all of his weight onto the toes on his zero step. That's the foot that's behind his back. From there, he's able to push off, takes one big long step, and then a quick step back for that shot fake. A lot of players, they will go for that step back and they'll take that shot. That's why this defender is going up to try to block that shot. If you're in that situation and you see your defender go up for that block, you can step through. Remember, you have a pivot foot, and he's able to get that shot off. And then the fifth tip that I'm going to give you is a very important tip, and that's what Kawhi Leonard is doing right here. So what Kawhi Leonard is doing here is pre-game, he is going up for shots that he would normally take in game. We can see it once more here, where Kawhi Leonard will receive that ball like he would in game and then quickly turns around for that jump shot. This is very important. Now, he did miss this, but this is a pre-game warm-up. You want to go through your shots like you would normally get in game, but do it in pre-game warm-ups. If you can talk a couple of buddies or a couple of friends to be able to do this with you pre-game, you're going to be a much better player. Here we can see a screen coming up for Kawhi. He's going to use that screen, and then he's going to go up for that shot. This is something that you can do as well. Simple stuff that you would normally have happen to you in game. Now, if you can do this before your actual team warm-up before games, and you can get your teammates together and just run through the motions of what you normally would do in game, and you do that before warm-ups, you go through your team warm-ups, and it gets to the game time, those shots are going to be much easier for you because at that point, you've already been doing them. Now, when it comes to game, it's going to be second nature. It's not going to be trying to figure out that footwork all over again. You're going to be able to do it much easier, much quicker, and it's going to be an overall better experience for you in game. I hope that this video has helped you. Make sure to go check out the links down below where I can give you a vertical jump training manual as well as the ability for me to be able to break down your shooting form. I hope that you've enjoyed. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.